Okay, so continuing with my idea of how I might develop this argument, I've done two negatives, so things that support what I'm going to say, that cars should be banned. I've talked about pollution, I've talked about danger. Now I'm going to move on to use my positive points so that I can stop the argument against me in its tracks. I realise that there are positive points about cars being allowed into town centres. Most notably, that old and disabled people need cars to access the town centre shopping. Also, travelling by car allows people to complete their business much more quickly, so that they are free to attend to other things. However, if you invested more effectively in public transport, this would provide a more efficient and less expensive way for people to use our town centres. Okay, so I've put the opposing arguments forward and I've given a solution. I said, yeah, that's fair enough, but if you did better public transport, we wouldn't need to worry about that, and therefore we can continue to ban them. And then my final paragraph here is my conclusion, I suppose you could call it. So, having considered the harm done by allowing cars unlimited access to our town centres, it seems obvious that the best way to combat all the problems is to immediately ban all cars from town centres. This would help with health and reduce accidents. At the same time, if you improve public transport, the ban would cause no problems for shoppers who use the town centres. So I've summed up by really going over, summarising what I've said. They can see I'm coming to an end. I'm not dragging on. We've got another thing, there's another thing. Cars have got four wheels and they're all in the way and everything like that. I'm not overdoing it. I've put my points calmly and clearly, and I'm coming to an end. Now the end of that letter then would probably be something like, I hope you consider my points that I've raised here, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Yours sincerely, because I put Dear Minister at the beginning, Ev Lewis, and that's it. That's my argumentative letter, and it's put my point quite clearly. Now, what I'd like, of course, is to make people do something as well, and what I've done is put a suggested topic here for you to have a go at. So the statement, throughout our lives, we never stop learning. The more courses we can complete, the better the chances we will have in the future. And the task, write a speech to students at the college end of year celebration, in which you argue that continued education is important to all of us. Okay, the text type, you're writing a speech. Your audience, college students at the end of year, so they've come to the end of their courses, and your purpose is to argue that continued education is important. So that topic gives you the steer, it gives you the idea of you have to agree with it, but you also need to recognise any alternative views in order to knock them down. So that will be your task based on what I've shown you there, and I'm going to try and upload this now so that you can access this as well as the PowerPoint. If it works, if you get through to it easily, please email me to let me know that it's been successful so that I can refine it, hopefully. And of course, if you've got a problem, email me as well. Thank you.